Hey, Allstate. Today we're gonna be forming a second ATR for the homeowner. You guys said that you wanted a more up close and personal video, so we're gonna be doing this one a little bit up close and more personal. As you can see, this is the damaged shingle X Max the spot. This is the shingle that we're gonna be working with the damaged area. This is just so I can show you guys up and close and personal of what's going on. All right, if this ATR fails, I'm gonna send it in. If it passes, I'm gonna send it in like I did with the first one. This is just to show you that the roof is unrepairable. If it is repairable, cool, send it in. If not, then cool. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. Okay, I'm gonna come up a little bit because I do need to come up just a little bit. Whew. Alright, cool. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna unseal the shingle. Obviously, this is the damaged shingle is already unsealed, so we're gonna be cutting away from the tar line. Hands firm on the shingle as we cut away from the tar. And also want to cut away this side too. I need the whole thing. Want to move on top, do the same thing. I just want to show you guys, as you see, as I'm cutting away from the tar line, you can see that the shingles is very, very brittle. Like they're very, very brittle. You can see that they're already starting to lose granules on the shingle. And this is me cutting away from the tar line, keeping my hands firm on the shingle as I cut away from the tar line. And you can already see the shingles are super brittle, that they're already losing granules. And this is not even me lifting the shingle. So I hope you guys can see properly. You might have to come a little bit closer, like more off the side. Get a little closer. As you can see, shingles already start to become brittle from me just cutting away from the tar line. So you just move back a little bit. The next steps is for me to take out the nail, so that's what I'm going to start doing. Stay right here so we can make sure that we are very close with the ATR as far as what I'm doing here. Hold this, oh actually, I need to hold it. That nail's a little bit stuck, so I'm gonna try and remove it. Alright, so for situations like this, can you please pass me the hammer? What we're gonna do is that since the nail's a little bit stuck in there, we're gonna do something called a little bit of a love taps. Because of how bent the nails are, it's not letting the crowbar to sink in. So just give a little love taps just to get the nail out. And then we have our nail. I'm gonna have to get this one out here a little bit like this. There we go. No worries, we have more nails anyway, so we're just gonna continue the process. A lot of these nails have been bented from the side, so do bear with me. might have to cut away from the tar line over here a little bit, just because the nail that's right here is a little bit stuck underneath the shingle. There we go. All right, after we're done with the first row, we move on to the second row. Yeah, we're done with this row right here, so we move on to this row. Same process. We're lifting the shingle to a 40-degree angle. Like I said, the nails are a little bit bented inward, so I am trying my best to get the nails out. This nail's a little bit stuck too. Just give me 1 second. Just trying to get the nails out so that way it's literally right here. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna search here and make sure that we got all the nails from this side. And I think we just gotta get this side now, which is right here. Like I said, we're just keeping that shingle to a 40-degree angle or below 40 degrees. But as you can see, that even when we perform the ATR over there's a lot of granule loss. As you can see, perform the ATR over here, there's still a lot of granule loss, even just for me picking up the shingle, taking out the nail, and also unsealing the shingle. This is just showing that the roof is very, very brittle at this point. Very, very brittle. It's brittle to anything. Just want to make sure that's all the nails. We have one more. Alright, so hold this for me real quick. Let's take out the... Alright, as you can see, it's the damaged shingle that we are working with. It is, as you can see how big these nail areas are. The nails were slanted more on the side. They were not really put in properly. So it kind of took me a little bit of time for me to actually take out the nails, but I was able to take them out. This, at the end of the day, is to show you if the roof is repairable or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the shingles in. I'm going to bring you guys in closer before I even start to nail the shingles down or do any of that sort, okay? So I'm going to take this right here, shingle back in. And then before I start to nail anything down, I want to bring you guys in for a more up close and personal look. And you can see that the shingles are starting to crack already. The shingles are starting to crack. they're starting to break, they're losing a lot of granules. It just means that they're very brittle. I mean, this one is pretty good here. There's nothing on this shingle right here, so that's pretty fine. I mean, we didn't really spend a lot of time even trying to take out the nails on that side, so it's pretty cool. But everywhere else, you can already see it starting to crack. This is just show you the brittleness of the roof at this point. So okay, you are just keep it all very up close and personal, especially in the nailing process of the shingles, because once I start to put the nails down, I just want you guys to see how brittle the roof is. Now, best thing about this, like the last time, we are going to be using the roof snake that's right there, which keeps the shingle at a 40-degree angle, or way lower than a 40-degree angle. I just really want to show you guys something before we even move. Since we're even working on this damaged area, if you even look up here, like right there, you even start to see that those shingles are literally starting to have a line that's right there, which just to show you how brittle this roof is and how unrepairable the roof is at this point. Okay, so just point back to the damaged area for me. Thank you very much. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the nails back in using the roof snake. Making sure that we put this nail in properly. The right way. Alrighty, doing the same thing. Lifting the shingle to a 40-degree angle. We're looking for our nail spot. As you can see, he's keeping the camera pretty close, so you guys can see how brittle the roof is from me even just performing the repair video. You can see the amount of granule losses that's happening on the roof already. Okay, so make sure that I got all the sides that I need to get first. Okay, cool. And then I think the last one would be on this side right here. This right here. And then pick it up and put it right back. Okay. Cool. Now we'll move on to the top level. Can you, oh, actually, I forgot I have the nails. I'm just going to speed up the process here. I'm not really trying to waste time or waste your time or bore you already with the fanatics. So we're just going to do the same thing here. And then we have to put it right here too. Alrighty. Then we have 2 more nails and this repair process will have been completed. cool. Pretty sure we have one more on this side. Yep, we have one more on this side, and this repair process is being completed. And then, like we said, we keep the video very up close and personal. With this one especially, showing you how everything is nailed. Angel, if you wanna come down a little bit. Here, I want you to keep this one very personal, very close, just because I want to be able to show them what is going on as I'm nailing. So I just want you guys to see this. As I take one nail, you can already see the shingles are already starting to, granules are starting to lose off the shingles. And that's with me just nailing the shingles down. Not being aggressive, not being hard, taking my time doing this. You can already see the cracks have gotten way more aggressive since putting the nails down. All right. I did see that we have one more spot kind of in the same location over there. I kind of kept it pretty close, so I'm just gonna put it back. One nail right back here. And then all right, cool. Now this repair process has been completed. I'm going to be bringing you guys in again to see the shingles itself. So can you please bring me the phone? Thank you very much. Alrighty. Now, as you guys are looking at the roof, Angel stood right there, very up close and personal, so you guys can see it. The shingles have been the crease has been very aggressive, as you can see. This roof is very brittle, and the shingles are very aggressive. That's just to show you the repairability of the roof. This roof is not in a repairable state, as you guys can see, because even as I'm nailing this down, that shingle up there with the line was also getting a little bit more aggressive, as you can see. So that's just to show you how this is not even a repairable, it's not in a repairable condition. Obviously this side is pretty good, it stayed pretty sturdy, but you can see the line marks all over here. As I take my time being close and personal, the marks are striking and they're very aggressive going on top and across the shingle. So this repair is a fail. Angel, can you please give me a chalk? This is also from afar, because I just want to show you guys from afar how it looks. And then I already showed you it when it was closer. This side is very aggressive. Coming into this side, very aggressive. Coming here is a little bit lighter, but you can see it's still aggressive all around. So this repair video is a fail. I'm gonna also draw lines here, so you guys can get to see it a lot better. It's very, very aggressive. And this roof is not in a repairable condition. Thank you very much for taking your time and reviewing the video. I really do appreciate you guys. And we'll also send in an estimate for a full replacement, so we can help the homeowner out and get his roof replaced. Because the longer that this continues, the more damage the homeowner might occur on his roof. So thank you very much. Have a blessed day.